Welcome to Ocean Flow. Let's stand with our toes and heels toward each other. The big toes are slightly closer together than the heels, and we'll ground here. Breathing in and out through your nose, focusing on your drishti, that focus point out there on your horizon that you use as a tool to develop that trance-like state. Breathing here. And we'll take a nice inhale here. On the exhale, we'll come down into chair. Bending the legs at the knees. The weight is out of the toes. Sitting back. Inhale here, and on the exhale, forward fold. Bend the legs slightly at the knees, and inhale, articulate all the way back up. Interlace your fingers with your index fingers up to the sky. Coming over to the left, and over to the right. And inhale back up. Exhale up and over the ball. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, forward fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, bend the knees. And exhale, come into chair. Inhale, sit way back. Breathing here. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly articulate your spine all the way back up. Press your palms together, interlace your fingers. Coming over to the left. And inhale, reaching up. And exhale, over to the right. Inhale, reaching back up. And exhale, up and over the ball. Mouth is closed. Inhale, back up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Bend your legs. And inhale into chair. Sitting way back in your chair. Inhale here, and on the exhale, forward fold. Bend your legs slightly, and inhale, articulate all the way back up to the sky. Press your palms together, and exhale into prayer. Breathing here. Let's move to the back of the mat, bringing our hands into prayer. Inhale your arms all the way up to the sky, press the palms together. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale into half lift. And exhale into fold. Let's walk the hands all the way back into downward dog. And push back in your downward dog. Warm up, pedal your feet, shift in your hips. Let your head be heavy. Let's inhale, come forward into plank. We're not going to do chaturanga right now. Exhale, just push into your up dog. And inhale, come back through plank. Exhale, downward dog. Let's inhale, come down to the knees, and exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come back into tabletop, curl your toes, and exhale into downward dog. Let's flow a little bit. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Push the weight back. Exhale, bring that right foot all the way up through your hands. Use your right hand to help you get a nice big step. Set the back knee down and the top of the back foot down. And inhale, bring your arms up to the sky for low lunge. Inhale, interlace your fingers at your lower back, roll your shoulders back, and exhale, straighten your arms out, lift your chest up. And inhale, bring your arms back up to the sky. Exhale, your hands down to the ground. Curl the back toes. Inhale here, and on the exhale, bring your right leg all the way back and up, three-legged dog. Then set down into your downward dog and push back. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, plank, and exhale, downward facing dog. Let's switch sides. Inhale the left leg up. Lift it nice and high. Breathing here. On your next exhale, pull the left foot all the way up and through the hands. Use your left hand to help you. Nice big step. Set your right knee down and the top of your right foot down, and inhale your arms up to the sky. Inhale, reach up one more time. Exhale, interlace your fingers at your lower back, roll your shoulders back, and lift your chest up to the sky, pressing those palms together, moving the fists away from your tailbone. Inhale your arms back up to the sky. Exhale your hands to the ground, curl your back toes. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your left leg back and up, three-legged dog. And set down into your downward dog and push back. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, plank. And exhale, downward dog. Let's inhale, come down to the knees. And exhale into child's pose. Well done. Let's inhale into our tabletop, curl toes. Exhale, downward dog. We'll walk the hands back to the feet so we're in a forward fold at the back of our mat. Bend your legs at the knees a little bit. And inhale, slowly articulate all the way back up to the sky. Press your palms together at the top. And exhale your hands down into prayer. Breathing here. And inhale your arms all the way out and up to the sky. Press the palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands back out to your downward dog and push back. Let's flow this time with a high lunge variation. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring the right foot all the way up and through. Use your right hand to help. Staying in high lunge now. Inhale, reach your arms up for the sky. Let's interlace the hands at the back of the head on the inhale, and the exhale, bring your chest up to the sky here. And inhale, reach your arms back up for the sky. And exhale your hands down. Get ready and slowly bring that right foot all the way back and up into your three-legged dog. Setting down in your downward dog. Push back. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, upward facing dog. Inhale, plank. And exhale, downward dog. Push back. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bring that left foot all the way up and through. Inhale here. And on the exhale, bring your arms up for the sky. Bending that front leg at the knee, squeezing the back leg straight. Inhale, interlace your hands at the back of your head. And exhale, bring your chest up to the sky. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale your hands to the ground. Inhale, get ready. And exhale, bring that left leg all the way back and up. Setting it down in your downward dog and pushing back. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, upward facing dog. Inhale into plank. And exhale, down dog. Breathing here. And inhale, come down to your knees. Exhale, child's pose. Let's inhale, come back into tabletop and curl toes. Exhale into your downward dog. Walk the hands back to the feet so you're in your forward fold at the bottom of the mat. Bend your legs slightly at the knees. And inhale, articulate all the way back up. Press your palms together. And exhale into prayer. Breathing here. Let's flow again. Inhale your arms all the way up to the sky, pressing your palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Walk the hands back out to your downward dog and push back. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, bring the right foot all the way up and through, and bring the back foot into the warrior, down on the side. Inhale your arms up to the sky, bending deeply at that front knee, straightening the back leg. We're going to reverse our warrior, so bring the left hand to the back of the left leg and reach the right arm up to the sky. Inhale both arms back up into our warrior one. And exhale our hands to the ground. Curl those back toes back into a neutral lunging toe. Inhale here. And on the exhale, send the right leg back and up into your three-legged dog. And then set down in your downward dog. Push back. Inhale into plank. Exhale into up dog. Inhale back through plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's switch sides. Inhale the left leg all the way up. And exhale, bring the left foot all the way up and through, big step. Then switch the back foot to the warrior off to the side. And inhale, your arms up to the sky. The left leg is deeply bent at the knee, the weight's out of the left toes. Let's reverse our warrior, bringing the right hand palm down to the back of the right leg and lifting the left arm up to the sky as we sink down on that front leg. Inhale both arms back up into warrior one. Exhale the hands down. And this time, curling the back toes, we'll step the back foot all the way up to the front one. So now we're in a forward fold at the top of our mats. Bend your legs slightly and inhale, articulate all the way back up. Press the palms together and exhale your hands down in prayer. Breathing here. We're going to flow this time with a warrior two. So let's inhale the arms all the way up, press the palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale into your fold. Let's step the right leg way back into the warrior foot. And we're going to spiral up here into warrior two. The left leg is deeply bent at the knee, the weight's out of the left toes. From here, we're going to reverse our warrior. So the right hand on the back of the right leg, the left arm reaching up to the sky. Inhale, come back through warrior two. And exhale, spiral your hands back down to the ground. Curl the back toes. And bring your left leg back and up into your three-legged dog. Set down into downward dog and push back. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale into your up dog. Inhale, plank, and exhale, downward facing dog. Let's lift the left leg up, and on the exhale, bring the left foot all the way up and through. We're going to do 2 repetitions on each side here. The back leg is in the warrior. Inhale, coming up into warrior two with the left leg leading again. We'll reverse this. Inhale the right palm to the back of the right leg, and exhale, reach the left arm up to the sky. Bending the front leg deeply at the knee. Inhale back into warrior two, and exhale, hands to the ground, curl the back toes. Inhale here, and on the exhale, left leg up and back into three-legged dog, and set down into your dog, pushing back. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale into up dog. Inhale, plank, and exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the right side now. Inhale the right leg up, and exhale the right foot all the way up and through. Big step, bringing the back foot into the warrior. Inhale, bring your upper body into warrior two. The right leg is deeply bent at the knee, the weight's out of the right toes. And reversing your warrior, let's inhale the left palm to the back of the left leg, and exhale, reach the right arm up to the sky, bending the front leg deeply at the knee. And inhale back through warrior two. And bringing the hands back down, curling the back toes. Inhale here. And on the exhale, sending the right leg back and up. Three-legged dog. And now downward dog, push back. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, plank. And exhale, downward dog. We're going to do the right leg again. Inhale the right leg all the way up. Exhale, bend it and bring it all the way through. Change the back foot into the warrior foot. Inhale here. And on the exhale, the upper body comes up into warrior two, looking out over your right middle finger. Front leg deeply bent at the knee. Back leg straight. And inhale your left palm to the back of your left leg. Exhale, reaching your right arm up to the sky as you sink down on that right knee. Inhale back into warrior two. And exhale your hands back down. Inhale, curl the back toes. And exhale, step the foot forward this time, back to your forward fold at the top of the mat. Bend the knees slightly and inhale, articulate all the way back up to the sky. Press your palms together at the top. And exhale into prayer. Breathing here. We're going to be doing some balance work, so let's come to the center of the mat. We're facing each other here. We're going to start by balancing on the right foot, coming into tree. So bending over a little if you need to grab your left ankle and pull the left foot as high up on the right inner thigh as possible. If it's not coming above the knee, make sure you have your foot below the knee so it's not right on your knee joint. Then bringing your hands into prayer. If it feels solid, you can grow your branches up to the sky. And inhale with your hands back in prayer. Exhale, slowly release your left foot and slide it back into place. Shake it out a little bit if you need to. And get your toes and heels back toward each other to balance on the left leg. Bending over a little bit to pick up your right ankle, pulling it up as high as you're able to. Bringing your hands into prayer. Mouth is closed. Focused on your drishti. And grow your branches if that feels right for you today. And inhale, bring your hands back down into prayer. Exhale. Slowly lower your right foot back down into place. Shake it out a little bit. The next posture we're going to go into is bow. So balancing on the right foot. We're going to bend the left leg at the knee and reach back with our left hand and grab the ankle from the inside if we're able to. Then draw the left knee toward the right one. Bring your right arm up to the sky. And if that feels solid, you can begin to bring your upper body down at the same rate that the lower body lifts. Focusing on your drishti, mouth closed. And And inhale, stand all the way back up if you were hinged over. Exhale, release your foot and bring your hands back into prayer. Breathing. Now we're going to balance on our left foot, so bending the right knee, reaching around and grabbing the ankle from the inside if we're able to. Draw the right knee in. Inhale your left arm up to the sky, focusing here. And if you're solid, you can start to bring your upper body down and lift your lower body up. And inhale, come back up. And exhale, release everything, bringing your hands back into prayer. Breathing. The next posture we're going to go into is Warrior 3. We'll keep the arms straight down by the sides for this one today. So balancing on your right foot, we're just going to hinge the upper body down at the same rate that the left leg lifts, bringing your body into the shape of a T. Apple in between your chin and your chest. Front of your left hip down while you lift the left leg up. Inhale here, and on the exhale, hinge your way back up, sliding your left foot back into place. Shake it out a little bit if you need to. And we'll balance on the left foot. Take a big inhale, and on the exhale, slowly hinge your upper body down as your right leg slowly lifts at the exact same pace, bringing your body into that T. Apple in, breathing here. Inhale here, and on the exhale, slowly standing all the way back up, bringing your hands into prayer, shaking it out a little bit if you need to. Next, we're going to get ready to do an arm balancing posture called Crow. So we're going to open up some of our body parts that we need by coming into Goddess or Malasana. So feet are reasonably wide apart with the toes out at a 45-degree angle. And we're going to squat down, pressing in through the heels is the key. So we're just going to start opening up here a little bit, see what it feels like. Maybe your hands are on the ground, maybe your elbows are on your quads. Just do what's comfortable. Make sure you move your heels to the distance that is comfortable for you to be able to explore this. And inhale here, exhale, straighten your legs out. Move your hips around a little bit if that feels good. Let your upper body be heavy. We're going to squat down one more time. So inhale here, and on the exhale, come down a little bit further this time maybe. Bring your hands into prayer or bring your fists together to help open your knees wider if that's comfortable. Inhale here, and on the exhale, straighten your legs out. We're going to toe heel our feet back together. Crow is an arm balance, but really you need the flexibility to be able to get into it. So you want to be able to have your hands shoulder distance apart and bend your arms at the elbows. You're bringing your feet together and coming onto the tippy toes. That's pretty much all you're going to be doing here unless you're familiar with Crow and you want to practice this more. You want to come onto the tippy toes, bending your knees to get your knees to the backs of your upper arms and practice leaning on that. Now, if you're very comfortable there and you've been working on this posture, you can see what it feels like to slightly de-weight one set of toes at a time. And if you're comfortable with that, you can slowly lift both sets of toes off and see what it feels like. Just be very careful in this posture. If you're new to this posture and just practicing it, you might want to put a big cushy pillow where your head is, just in case you fall forward. And if you have any neck issues, I wouldn't practice this without someone supporting you, just in case you do fall forward. We're just playing around with getting the knees up onto the backs of the elbows and bending the arms at the elbows enough to do that. And we'll come back into a forward fold when you're ready. Bend your legs slightly at the knees, and we'll inhale, slowly coming all the way back up. Bringing your arms out, press them together at the top. And exhale your hands down into prayer. Breathing here. Let's do a little bit of flowing on the ground. It's raining out here. It's beautiful. Let's inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's crawl out into our downward dog and push back. Inhale, come down to the knees, and exhale, child's pose. We're going to do a shoulder opener. So wide open knees, big toes touching. Straight arms, pushing your wrists into the mat, popping your elbows away. Your spine is deeply arched. You're lowering your chest down. And slowly come up here. Bring your knees closer to the top of the mat if they're not, at least 3/4 of the way up. Wide open knees, big toes touching. We're going to sit back. Hands back, elbows back. If all that feels good, we're opening our quads here. You can lay all the way down here. So stopping at whatever level you're working at, breathing into that, breathing into your own resistance. And we'll slowly come up to the elbows if you're laying all the way down, and then your straight arms. And up to a kneeling posture. We're going to go into a back bend. So let's interlace the fingers behind the head on the inhale, and on the exhale, bring the upper body up and over the ball. Your glutes are very squeezed and you're pressing your hips forward. And inhale, come back up. Reach for the sky. And exhale, child's pose. And you can roll up and over your crossed ankles or sit off to the side to come to straight legs out in front of you and forward fold. And inhale, articulate up. We're going to come into a reverse tabletop. So your hands are on the ground, fingers pointing forward. Bend your legs at the knees, feet hip distance apart. Lift your glutes all the way up. You can let your head dangle here if you want. So this is reverse tabletop. It's part of our on the ground flow today. And then we'll inhale, come to the upright seated posture, reaching up for the sky, and exhale into your forward fold. Inhale, articulate back up, arms are straight out. And exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time, very slowly, taking your time, slow and steady, abdominal strength. We'll bend the legs at the knees, bringing the feet hip distance apart, tickling your heels with your fingertips. We'll lift up into a bridge. You can interlace your fingers, straighten your arms, press your palms together, and whittle up onto your shoulder girdle here if that feels good. Squeezing the glutes and lifting the hips. Then slowly relax and unwind. Straighten the arms out. Bring your arms up and over. Inhale here. And on the exhale, sit all the way up, reach up, and exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, articulate all the way up. Crisscross ankles or sit off to the side to come back into your tabletop. Let's go another round, a little differently. Back bend, interlace the fingers, straighten your arms out. Inhale here, and on the exhale, reach your upper body up and over the ball. And inhale, come back up, arms up to the sky. Exhale, child's pose. And inhale, articulate all the way back up. We're going to open the quads again. So just sitting back with your hands in prayer, level 1, level 2, hands back, level 3, elbows back, level 4, laying all the way down. Wherever you're at, breathing there. And if you're all the way down, coming up to your elbows first, then up to your straight arms. Inhale, coming all the way up, and exhale, coming forward into your child's pose, counterbalancing that spinal extension with deep spinal flexion. And inhale, coming up. Tabletop, crisscross ankles or sit off to the side. Come back up with straight legs. Inhale, reaching up for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, articulate all the way back up. It's time for another round of reverse tabletop. Feet are hip distance apart, bend the knees. Pushing through the hands and up and out of the shoulders, lift the glutes all the way up. Let the head dangle if it feels good. Breathing and lifting here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, come all the way back down. Straighten the legs. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. And inhale, articulate all the way back up. Slowly come all the way down to your lying down posture. One vertebrae at a time. Bend the legs at the knees again. Feet are together this time. Tickle the heels. We'll articulate up into your bridge. Interlace the fingers. Straighten the arms out. Perch up on the shoulder girdle and articulate the left leg up to the sky. Inhale here. And on the exhale, put the left foot down. Stay high in your bridge. And inhale, articulate the right leg up to the sky. Inhale here. And exhale, bring the right foot down. Inhale, release your bind, and exhale, set down out of your bridge. Pull your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Inhale, straighten your limbs out. Legs stretch out, arms are up and over. Reach your body apart. Really stretch here. Inhale here, and on the exhale, sit up, fold over. Then inhale, sit all the way up. Let's crisscross the ankles or sit off to the side and come up into our tabletop for our last round. Inhale into that kneeling posture. We're going to come all the way into bow, so you can go into one of the other variations if that feels better. We're going to reach to grab our heels and come into the full expression of bow, but you can have your fists at your lower back or your hands interlaced behind your head, whatever feels really good here. Squeezing the glutes, pressing the hips forward. Inhale, slowly come all the way up, and exhale into your child's pose. And inhale, come into tabletop. We're going to bring the knees together this time and open the feet just wide enough that we can sit in between them. Level 1 is hands in prayer. If you want to go further, level 2 is your arms straight back behind you. Level 3 is coming down to your elbows. And level 4 is laying all the way down. Wherever you're at, wherever you're working, it's the perfect place. So breathing into your journey. And if you're lying all the way down, come up to your elbows first. And then slowly up to your straight arms. Inhale, lifting your body up, and exhale, coming forward into child's pose, working to keep your knees toward each other here. It's a different variation. Stretching your psoas. And inhale, slowly come up. Coming back in through tabletop, cross ankles or set off to the side to come back into your forward fold. Take the flesh off the sit bones, cross the left ankle over the right one. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, forward fold. Different variation. Getting your outside hamstring on the left side. And inhale, articulate back up. Crisscross your ankles the other way, right over left. Inhale up, and exhale, forward fold. And inhale, slowly come up. We're going to come into boat, so bending the legs at the knees, bringing one foot at a time up until both feet are up, knees are together. Perching your upper body up, leading from the chest, pressing through the sit bones. You can have your arms straight ahead or up above you, wherever's comfortable for you to be working. Inhale here, and on the exhale, lower down and lift. A couple of times here, just lowering down and lifting back up, perching back up. See what that feels like. Lowering down and lifting back up. And then we'll come to our seated position. Bending the legs at the knees, we're going to come into that reverse tabletop one more time. Squeezing the glutes and lifting the hips up, letting the head dangle if it's comfortable. Inhale here, and on the exhale, slowly lowering down. Straightening the legs out. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, coming all the way back up, arms forward, and exhale, laying all the way back down. Bend the knees one more time for bridge. Toes are together. Interlace your fingers underneath you. Perch up on your shoulder blades if you want to. And inhale, your right leg up for the sky. Inhale here, and on the exhale, set it down. Inhale here, and on the exhale, switch legs. Inhale here, and on the exhale, set it down. Release your bind and set yourself all the way back down. Wrap your arms around your knees. Move to grab opposite elbows if that feels good, bringing your head down with your apple in, drawing your shoulder blades to the mat, pulling your shoulders away from your ears, rolling your tailbone out to the ground in this bind. And slowly release. Straighten your legs out, arms up and over. We're going to be sitting up. Inhale, pull the spine deeply into the mat. And exhale, sit all the way up. Forward fold. And inhale, sitting all the way back up. It's raining outside. It's so beautiful. Warm rain. Let's crisscross the ankles or sit off to the side, coming back into a forward fold and articulating all the way back up to your standing posture, bringing your hands into prayer. Oh, the rain. It's fabulous. Okay, let's come to the back of the mat. We're going to flow down to the ground. Inhale your arms all the way up to the sky and exhale, forward fold. Walk out to your downward dog. Let's inhale the right leg up to the sky and exhale the right foot all the way up and through. I'm going to cue you so that we're facing each other. We're going to bend the right leg at the knee. The right knee is out to the right edge of the mat. Straight arms lifting your upper body up here. Then let's bend the back leg and reach back with your right hand to grab your left foot. Now, if you want to, you can lay your upper body down and reach back with both hands and grab your left foot. Just play it around there if that feels good for you. And if you don't grab the foot at all, that's totally fine too. Just play with where you are in your journey. And then we'll come up to our forearms and then up to our straight arms and set ourselves down on the right hip. We're going to come into a straddle. So straddle, nice big straddle on your mat as wide as you can sit up nice and tall, leading from your chest. Inhale your arms up to the sky and exhale, forward fold in your own way. Whatever feels good for you. Take your time, explore your range of motion. And inhale, slowly articulate all the way back upright. We're going to do pigeon on the other side now. So now you're turning to the left, bending your left leg at the knee, bringing your left knee to the left edge of the mat. And here we'll bend the right leg at the knee and reach back and grab that foot if you want to play with that. You can grab it with either hand. You can also practice grabbing with both hands. And we'll slowly release out of this, bringing ourselves back up to our forearms and then up to our straight arms. Sitting back on your left hip. We're facing each other and the left leg is bent underneath. We're going to take the right foot, bending it, bringing it all the way up, as high up as we're possibly able to. So here's where you're at. You want to bring that foot all the way up to the place where your left leg meets your body. And then we're going to be twisting, sitting up tall, twisting deeply to the right. If you want to play with seeing if you can grab your right foot there with your right hand from behind, you can also use a strap to do this. But if you can grab that foot with a strap or with your hand, you can really get a deep neck opener, especially in the front right side here. So there's a lot going on with this position. Twisting, neck opening, deep hip openers, and then we're going to come forward again and unwrap your legs, let them breathe for a minute. Take a few breaths, and then when you're ready, we're going to have the left leg on the bottom and then the right on the top, really bending, trying to get that left foot as high up as possible. We're going to sit up tall, twisting to the left. See if you can get your left hand to grab onto your left foot. Again, you can use a strap here. If you have a bind, even if you're not holding onto the foot, you can move your head around in circles and pull your head up and over to the right, opening up the front neck muscles. It can be a very deep opening here, especially when you can get the bind with a strap or your hand. And then we'll come forward and release. We're going to straighten that left leg out, leaving the right leg bent, sitting up nice and tall. The right heel is all the way deep into the groin. Let's inhale the arms up to the sky, twisting to the left. Exhale, folding over the left leg. Drawing the forehead to the knee. Using your right hand on your left leg to help you. And inhale, articulating all the way back upright. So we're going to be switching sides, bending the left leg at the knee and straightening the right leg out now. Get a nice solid position. Inhale your arms up, twist to the right, and exhale, fold over the right leg. Use your left hand on your right leg to help twist your upper body up and over that leg. Draw the forehead toward the knee. Breathing here. And let's inhale, articulate all the way back up. Let's let that leg come loose. And now we're facing in the same direction, sitting up with the legs straight out. We're going to lay all the way down. We're going to bring our legs straight up to the sky so that we can come up and over into plow, bringing the hands to our lower back, using our elbows as a prop. Get the leg weight back up and over your head. Makes it so much easier to hold yourself in this posture. You can also straighten your arms out to your mat, palms down. Let's slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time, till the legs are up to the sky, and then let them slowly lower down all the way. Then bend your legs at the knees and put your feet flat on the ground. We're going to come into a side twist. So let's bring the left leg up and cross it deeply up and over the right. You can double wrap your feet if you want, if that feels good. And inhale your right hand on the outside of your left knee. Exhale, twisting that lower body to the right, reaching and looking the upper body to the left. Breathing here, slowly unwrap. Legs are bent and feet are on your mat. Give the body a couple of breaths and then bring your right leg up and over the left. Double cross with your feet if that feels good. Inhale the left hand on the outside of the right knee. Exhale the lower body to the left. The upper body reaches and looks to the right. And slowly unwind. Legs are bent, feet are on the mat. A few breaths of integration before we move into our final integration posture, straightening the legs out, opening them as wide as your mat, opening your arms out, palms up, closing your eyes into your final Shavasana, breathing here. Begin to slowly deepen your breath here. Deep inhales and deep exhales. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and gently bring yourself up into your upright seated posture. Bringing your hands into prayer. Inhale here and exhale, I bow to you. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.